Hi, thanks for coming back to my little crafty secret. Today I'm going to share with you my card, not my card, but my crafting making goals. And that's really all I'm going to talk about today. I am going to be doing some crafting just so that you're not looking at a blank page or a blank desk here. And I really won't be describing what I'm doing. It's just making cards from using my scraps from this year's craft fair. So, and that's actually part of my goals this year, is to finish up my craft fair projects that I never got to. So that's what I'm doing here, and that's a goal today. Actually, a goal that I have and that I wanted to mention today. I also have another goal where I'm going to be cleaning up my craft room, and I share a craft room with two other people, my mom and my daughter, and we just need to have it cleaned. And it's my mom doesn't really use it, to be honest. My daughter sometimes uses it, but not really. So I want to make it usable for everybody. I actually work out of this as well, and that's what I just want to do. I want to make it nice and inviting. And I know a lot of my stuff is kind of all over the place, and that's my fault. So I want to make it better for everybody, not just for me. My next goal is to make 60 birthday cards, and not just like, the kind that I've been sharing lately. I have 60 birthday cards that I plan to make. It's not that I have 60 people to send to. Although if I really can think about it and really stretch it, I probably do have 60 people that I know of birthdays. So, but this is really mostly for my family. I give them full access to my craft, like my finished projects. And if they ever want to have one, they can go ahead and take as many birthday cards as they need. And I've been kind of skimpy on my birthday cards. It's really didn't have very many. I did have some earlier, but they're like for kids, so I want to give them some better options. So 60 birthday cards. These are not going to be the typical birthday cards that I make, that I have been making lately, actually. I am going to take some time. It might take an hour. Oh man. It might take an hour or so to do each card. But if I do in bulk, man, I just messed that up. If I do it in bulk, I have to get my glue remover. If I do it in bulk, like maybe spray it, or a stencil, kind of mass-produced stencil, it'd be easier. It won't take the full hour if I do it, one by one. You can't see that one. That's funny. Anyway, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I want to do that, 60 cards, and then I do give anniversary cards to my mother-in-law, and I want to be able to just kind of hand them off instead of like doing that throughout the year. Okay. The next thing is, oh yes, I have a lot of folios. I'm looking at my notes here. I have a lot of folios that I made when Mei first came out with those folio videos. I mean, she's always had folio videos, but she did a series like 3 years ago, or maybe 4 years ago now. And I was crafting right along with her, and I made a whole bunch. And I just made the basis, but I didn't finish it. So I want to finish those. I don't have a lot left. I've been kind of working throughout the years, but I want to finish them. And what my plan is I have other folios I did finish. I'm going to give those away. I'm going to start like putting photos in it and giving them to my brother, because he has a daughter, and he doesn't have photos of his daughter. He does, but like not printed out. So I'm going to do that for her. My in-laws, I'll do that for them. Photos of the kids, of our, the grandkids, things like that. I'm going to start giving that away as well if I can't find a way to use it up. So that will free up a lot of space if I do that if I start giving those away. And then, let me see. And he talked about the craft room. Oh, the monthly subscription card kits. So I have a monthly, I have a whole box full of, a very large box of the monthly subscription card kits, and I just don't use them. So I like them. I just haven't used it for various reasons, and I'm going to use them. And I think by the time I get to that point, I think it'll be within like, oh, that's pretty. I think that will be like the June time frame. So that would be a good, I think, a place to start for me, because I do have all these other things I want to get to first before I get to the card kit, and I want to do at least 6. That's the goal. And then finally, my no spend challenge, which is actually going to be a spend challenge. Maximum spend, well, not maximum spend challenge. That's crazy. I'll give myself a limit. So I had a no spend challenge last year. This is like no spend for things that, like new dies, new stamp sets, tools, things like that. I said I wasn't going to buy it. And I did pretty good last year. I did really good during Simon Says Stamps September. Really happy about that. But I still spent, and I don't want to spend. I want to be better at that. And I was really practicing self-control last year, and really asking myself, is this the way that God would want me to use my money? And if the answer was no, then I wouldn't buy it. So that question alone helped me save a lot of money. I did have some times where I did buy some things, I wasn't completely no, and I know that it's okay to spend. It's not a sin or anything. It's just I want to be wise about my spending. That's the whole thing. I want to be wise about the spending, about the resources I have, and just be wise about it. So this year I'm going to give myself a budget. I didn't give myself a budget last year. I want to reduce how much I spend, and I want to give myself a $500 budget, and that's all I'm going to be spending. And I think that's reasonable, and that's it. That's it. And I think what I'll do too is, I was thinking about pulling out the money and saying, this is all I have. Like, and put it in an envelope, but it's okay. I won't do that. I won't go that extreme. Yeah, and that's, oh, actually, there's one other. I have 2 boxes on my desk, and I put them, they're like shoebox sizes. And they're actually iris boxes, and they're plastic, and they have a lid, and I love these boxes, and my mom used them for her shoes, and she got rid of those shoes, and so she gave these boxes to use. So anyway, I have 2. I want to actually, I don't want any box on my desk, to be honest. I don't want it. But I'm going to allow 1 on my desk, or maybe, well, we'll just see. I'll just say 1 for now, and then maybe next year I'll be able to remove the second box. I'm not sure, but I don't need the 2. I think I'm just cluttering junk on it, and I don't want that. So that's the whole point I'm trying to make. I want to get the junk off my table and either used or tossed. It can't be on my table anymore. So that is my crafty goals this year. I hope you did get a chance to follow along with me last year. And if you didn't, make sure you follow along this year. Hopefully you get a chance to make your own crafty goals and follow along with me this year. And maybe this will help you get through the things that you have. Maybe reduce spending if that's something that you want to do this year. So if you like this video, I hope you did. I hope that you give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thanks, and until next time, Happy New Year.